afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Brewing Bollocks podcast with myself, the Cough, the Kang, Bobby K, and of course, Coover99. Joining us in the studio today, Coovs is here.
Hello, hey, what's up, little blue Coov?
Tottenham are going to win the league.
Hey, the double is on. The quad is on.
I can't believe you're here, Coover. I don't know. Coover's come all the way on the train to spend the day with me. How nice, Bobby, right?
Oh, man. What a guy. What a
What a guy.
That's so nice.
What a guy.
Look at that smile, too. Look at that.
Look at that smile.
He's just so happy.
I didn't realise Coover's
so
also
happy.
had some dental work done. He's had some dental work. He looks great.
He's looking good.
Look how great
Let's get him right up. Let's get him right up in the camera. Right in the middle.
Hello, everyone. My name is Coover, and my new house has given me a new lease of life.
What is that, Coover Mouse?
Yeah, Coover has decided in his new infinite wisdom to start. If anyone's got any questions for Coover, he's right here. He's right here. But what's been brewing,
now
Bobby?
is the time to ask Coover questions. Not too much, buddy. Just happy to spend some time with you. It's Wednesday already, middle of the week already, and time to relax a little bit and unwind and just have a little bit of a laugh with my buddy Benny here.
Awesome stuff. Awesome.
What about you, man? What's been going on? Everything good?
Everything's good here. We're chilling out. It's been a long week already. And
want to say hi to some people?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's say hi to some people.
We've got the number one Hagen bar in the world. Good to see you, Chris. Hopefully you're well, mate. Hopefully you're well. We've got
Put that down. Shh.
Imposter!
Who's that?
Imposter!
Right.
Who's that?
I can put up with everything except for the voice.
I think that was a really good impression of you, Coover. We had Indian Coover, we had Greek Coover, and now we've got little purple head Coover.
Fair enough. I've got little purple head Coover.
That's like a Day of the Dead Cuba, so that's like Mexican Cuba.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cuba!
Cuba's back! Yay!
Cuba de Muerte. Yeah, I like it.
Cuba de Muerte.
Cuba de los Muertos. I like it indeed. But what's been brewing, Coos?
Nothing. I've just been making furniture, painting little bits of skirting board and doors and things like that, and having a generally stressful day. And I thought I'll just sit down and relax now. And the worst thing that can happen is the doorbell goes because the kids come home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they want, I want some food. And like, get up the chimney.
Yeah, get up to man. I didn't realise Coover went all Yorkshire. Get up to man.
I thought that was Indian.
That was Jamaican.
One of the two. Let's see who else is in the chat. We got the sheriffs in the house. Good to see you, Mark. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Lee Smithy Smith. Good to see you, mate. We've got Big Up Andrew. Bring up the Brewing Bollocks posse. Great to see you. Mr. Graham. Good to see you.
In the house. Morning, Graham.
Hopefully you're feeling better. We got Talking Beer. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Big up, mate. Question for that. Who's the real Slim Shady? This guy.
Question asked, question answered.
Yeah.
What? You don't know Baby Coovs? That's Cuva de Muerte.
Yeah, it's Cuva de los Muertos.
What's its function apart from being devilishly handsome?
I don't know.
Pretty
Being
much all it's
devilishly
for.
handsome. That's the whole point, isn't it, Bobby?
That's the whole point, isn't it? Just being good looking.
Yeah. The whole point. I got a feeling that's not Cuva. Oh, that's rubbish.
Yeah, it's me.
Hey,
yeah, it is. We got Stu Boy in the house. Good to see you, Stuart. Hopefully you're well. Morning all. Morning all, Ian. Hopefully you're good. And he's saying, I need more piss fusser. yes, I've been sending pictures of beer to Ian that are just not good enough in terms of beer. Conjunction function. That's its function. Yeah, exactly.
That's its function. There you go. Nick knows.
Man, word up. So what we want to talk about today, boys? What we're going to talk about?
Well, since you held up that Cuva, how about worshipping false deities?
Could do.
Well, it's not.
There's only one deity that's allowed in this neck of the woods, and it's Paul Stewart, the god of heaven and earth.
See, I used to think that way, but I'm fully dissenting against Paul Stewart after his stupid Kit Kat analysis.
So who's your new god?
I'm going to go for Paul Allen.
All right.
He wouldn't let me down. Yeah, he works hard, and he'd know what a biscuit is.
We'll have to talk with him.
I think he just doesn't know, Cooves. It's okay. Give him a chance. Give Paul a chance.
Hello again. Just a girl that loves Spurs. It's obvious what a Kit Kat is. It's a chocolate bar.
He doesn't know. That's the wrong one.
Hello again. Just a girl that loves Spurs. It's obvious what a Kit Kat is.
It's a biscuit.
Better?
Great clip, guys. In fact, it's more than great. It is.
Oh, that is fucking up fantastic.
We could do a whole show of this, just playing clips.
Just play.
I wonder if anybody would notice that none of us are even on screen one day.
I feel this isn't like your normal coffee show, Ben.
No.
Except for Fridays, maybe.
Maybe. You never know. I'll be ruler soon, and Kit Kats will be banned. Oh. It doesn't help us, does it?
God.
What's wrong?
Very anti-biscuit. Anti-biscuit.
What you're doing,
so
Mark,
angry.
is this is going to be like Superman and Lex Luthor teaming up to face you. The Biscuiteers and the chocolate bars are gonna join forces to attack the evil world order.
See, if you're really going to do it properly, you don't announce you're going to do something like that. You say you're going to solve world hunger and you know, create peace in Europe and solve the Ukraine conflict and all that. Then you get in and do crazy stuff like banning all sugar products.
Yeah. You do
Mark.
You do what happened in Doctor Who with the cyber controller. He made a load of mobile phone devices and he made them all into Cybermen. Stuff like that.
Did he create our Prime Minister?
No. I think a cyber controller might actually do a good job.
Oh, true.
It's certainly very elegant, that's for certain. It's not a layered cookie. That's just fence sitting, right? That's just fence sitting.
That's more flip-flopping than Ellie.
Yeah. Walk one. But yeah, that's flip. Ellie is coming up with a new tune that's going to go on the charts. She's going to do a cover of Bibbity Boppity Boo from the Cinderella film, but it's going to be Flippity Floppity Flu. It's going to be Feather Duster Ellie. Flippity Floppity Flu. Yeah, I can't wait to see this. What's it going to be called? Ellie Flip Flopping Tunes.
Oh, there we go. It's all over.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. We had Coover.
Don't let him in, Coobs. Don't let him in.
Mr. Bobby, you're looking like Shahrukh Khan.
Shahrukh Khan. DDLJ. Tell us DDLJ.
No.
I got some last night, Donna. That's what it is.
Oh, all right.
Good times.
Oh, good times.
Good times.
But what do you want to talk about, Bobby?
I want to know what's going on with that new coffee. What's happening with your pineapple coffee? How's
It's pretty tasty.
How's the feedback been from the community?
People like it.
People that have tried
it is a bit weird, but people like it. We do have a new coffee that's about to come out as well. We just need to receive the coffee. We just ordered it, but that's going to be much more of a crowd pleaser. But that pineapple coffee is something. It's something else. It's something absolutely ridiculous, and hopefully there's going to be some more coffees like it.
Are we going to quickly take a poll to see Kuva was in a good mood between a scale of 8 to 10 before the doorbell rang? Would everybody like to guess his mood now? I'm gonna drop it down between 1 and 5.
I'm gonna say 114.
I'm gonna say 200 minus 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, seasonally adjusted, it's a 5 though.
So you just went with the base average in between. Okay.
I think so. When you look at the trends over a sort of 23-year period.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not that old, Coofs.
No, but I like to go for 23 years, so there's some positive numbers.
Oh, Beer Talk is inflaming the dragon. He's bringing up the Americanization of a scone. A biscuit gets dipped in your tea. What you guys put sausage gravy over it is not a biscuit. It is a savoury scone. It's more like a bun. We won't have this toleration in chat.
Let's try to listen in. Let's see what Owen's telling Kuva.
No, I wasn't making any kind of joke at all to Ronan. He was just whispering to me that he has Friday off school. It's what they call an inset day.
Yeah.
So I said, "What? You've got to get a little bit too close to your brother."
I can't marry you. You're not my cousin. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Kuva, what is your favourite biscuit?
Kit Kat.
It's not a biscuit.
Yes, it is.
There is a proper answer.
That is a proper answer.
No, it's not.
Look, you can't.
Bobby has vacated the field. He's abandoned ship. Ooh, there he is.
Look, Ben, you can't seek refuge in the false security of consensus. Just because lots of people think it's a chocolate does not make it correct, mate. Stand your ground. Don't give in. Don't be a sheep. It's a biscuit.
Fight against the system. Fight against the
the
corporation.
Sticking it to the man, one chocolatey finger at a time on a biscuit.
Bobby. Uh-oh.
That's not even my favourite anyway. I like chocolate hobnobs.
Oh yeah, now that's a biscuit.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
That's a biscuit.
Because you have a biscuit, you put chocolate on it. It's still a biscuit, isn't it?
No, because it's mostly biscuit and very tasty oaty biscuit. Nah. But have you watched any movies recently, Kuva?
Nope. That's that one. Next subject.
Next subject. Has anyone got any questions for Kuva now he's back? Oh.
If this works.
It works. He's here.
Man, he's got this internet fixed.
What's happening?
Do you think Bobby K moved away from India, or he was just expelled because for being the worst tech guy?
I think it's the latter. Yay for chocolate hobnobs. You're not allowed to eat them, Kuva. Why not?
I didn't say I did eat them. They're just my favourites. I like looking at them.
Bobby.
Yo.
What's happening?
This thing doesn't want to connect to the internet for some reason.
How's the coffee pot holding up these days? On the boat.
Let me try rebooting this thing. I'll be back in a minute.
I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, I've done away with the coffee pot. I'm in favour of tea masala nowadays. Can't get enough of it.
Is that with Jaggery?
It is.
Jaggery's great. It's
Absolutely.
Really good. Jaggery's I really like those Indian teas because they have the sweetness from the masala, but that Jaggery gives it that lovely spicy sweetness that's just like, yes. That's such comfort. There is nothing more comforting. If you can ever get one, some really good ones. Some really Jaggery is delicious. What is that secret behind you being irresistibly attracted?
Yes, clearly.
Good answer. Hello, Ben. I'd like to think Bobby moved away because of his tech abilities, but he didn't move away. But he didn't. He moved from Leicester. Yeah, they don't have tech abilities in Leicester. No. It's Stuart's daughter's birthday today. Yay! Happy birthday, Stuart Jr. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Stuart Jr. What a lovely name for a daughter.
Yeah, Stuart Jr. You see, Stuart is one of these new generation parents that says, no, forget names like Cinderella and Snow White. I'm calling my daughter Stuart because that's a hardy, strong name. If it was good enough for my granddad, it's good enough for her. He said, raising his iron fist. Grr.
I suppose if you really want to be up to speed on naming children nowadays, it'll be something like Woke and then the noise of a spring water bottle being opened.
Like Brighter, or BWT.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
That's a good one. Ian is saying he needs to drink Indian tea. Yes, you do. Yeah. Good to see you, Graham. Good to see you, mate. Chocolate Hobnobs, the Marine of absolutely. They're absolutely phenomenal in tea. We've got my lovely Mickey's in the house. Lovely to see you, Missy. Good to see you in chat. Hopefully you're doing good at work. We got coffee is better than tea. I agree with you talking beer, but there is a space there. So here's the thing. They both do different things. Coffee is the quick boost and tea is the long boost. You need both of them. Coffee is a morning drink and tea is an afternoon drink. You drink tea.
That's right. Coffee if you're cheap and shoddy. Tea if you're a pro.
No. No.
All right, fair enough. No, to be fair, it's all to do with the quality, isn't it? You can have a very good cup of either.
Yeah, you can have some. I had a terrible tea the other day in my greasy. The worst thing you can do is put the milk in when the tea's still brewing. It gives that horrific bitter flavour. Astringent. It makes you want to bath. And it's just like, no. What's the worst tea thing you can possibly do to a cup of tea?
Put Tetley in it.
Ugh.
Tetley's disgusting. It's like somebody else has had several cups of tea out of a proper bag of tea.
Yeah.
And then scooped the contents out, dried it, and palmed it off as tea. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So that would be the worst. The other one is just putting sugar in.
Yeah.
Just why?
Don't need it.
No, exactly. It's the same as you've said with your coffee. Don't need sugar with it because if you get the right coffee in, it's smooth and sweet enough anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby?
Same goes with tea.
Hello.
He's here.
Mic check.
Yeah, we're here, Bobby.
All right.
Someone's rung the doorbell.
Again?
I'm going to magically answer it.
Ooh. But we've got Leo, homie. Good to see you, homie. Hopefully you're well. Slow roasting. What about hot chocolate or cocoa? Very tasty indeed. We got him down there. Hot chocolate's down there.
Word.
Have to try.
Owen has arrived home sounding incredibly enthusiastic about his day.
Yep. Woo-hoo. Whoop, whoop.
Did I hear you just spit?
I love school. Yay!
Yay!
I'm picking up a bit of sarcasm there.
Yeah.
Just
a bit.
Just a tad.
Yeah, just
when he's tired, he'll do it better later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate the effort.
Yeah. Ian agrees with you. Milk first. Only if it's in a tea bag. If it's in a cup, never milk first. If it's out of a teapot, you can put milk first, but only if it's in a bone china cup.
You have to give the tea time to brew. That's fact. And isn't it a case of coffee needs to be about 97 degrees, but tea, you've got to have it at absolute boiling to make the
Coffee,
tea
I would
good.
say 92 is where I like it.
Fair. I know
Depends
it's
on the
less
coffee,
than tea
though.
anyway, because
Yeah.
the trouble is when you go to the likes of Starbucks or something and you ask for a tea there, the water isn't hot enough to make a proper tea.
Yep. You've got to make it. It's got to be boiling and it's got to steep.
Luckily, I'll bring my own kettle along with me every time I go to Starbucks. If I can make my own.
Yeah. No, you don't want to put doner kebab in a cup of tea. That's not a good idea.
Speak for yourself. Sounds perfect.
My homies stealing the boys' food. Yep.
So Mia just killed a flock of seagulls?
Yep. So Kate throws people down the stairs. Eddie's a flip-flop. And Mia abuses seagulls.
Jacob has a raging hatred for seagulls as well.
Huh?
He really does.
Yeah. I ain't posh enough to have a pot of tea. You from Somerset? They have tea all the time. Yeah. Brilliant impression.
Are you okay?
No, I just had a stroke. But it's time for this week's Florida.
It didn't affect my speech.
It's time for this week's Florida Man. Yay! That's right, everyone. You all know the rules of the show. Google Florida Man date. Kuva, what's Florida Man been up to this week?
Florida Man was riding his pet alligator around his golf course on his mini railway, and he ran into a pack of Japanese tourists who all spontaneously decided to photograph him with the phones and some proper cameras as well, and the flash photography startled the alligator, and it went on a rampage and caused £23 billion worth of damage, or dollars worth of damage up the east coast of America. And it was they blamed Japan for the incident, so they launched another war in the Middle East.
All right, that's about right.
Which is nothing to do with Japan, but that's just what they do.
Yeah. Apparently, Florida Man has been accused of hiding marijuana in a box of chocolates. I see Donna Cullen is actually cheating. So fair play, Donna. You're a cheat. Florida Man was growing suspicious of people's motives, wanting to know what he'd been up to. Yeah.
He's watching every episode of Brewing Bollocks since its inception.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to change the location next time, but really it is still Florida Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Bobby, what's Florida Man been doing? What's Florida Man been doing?
Well, if you're saying Donna was cheating, so it's going to have something to do with marijuana and Valentine's Day's chocolates. So clearly, Florida Man was in a chocolate shop attempting to buy Florida Woman some Valentine's Day chocolates, but was very upset that they didn't have any of his favorite Fanny Gator chocolates. So he decided that he would try to use regular alligators. So he went into the bush and decided that out of the swamplands, he would get his own gator, convert it to a Fanny Gator, cut it up, cover it with chocolate, and give it to Florida Woman for Valentine's Day. And of course, they were laced with marijuana.
We have Ian saying Florida Man threw a coffee pot at a mirror because he was scared by what he saw. We have Florida Man riding a gator down the expressway. Unfortunately, he was fine for wearing a seatbelt. Plus, the gator was plowed drunk.
Or stoned.
Absolutely. There's somebody at the door. And we got Florida Man has had a stroke. Unfortunately, guys, I know this one, as it's my daughter's birthday. On this day in 2006, Florida Man went to a doctor. He said he wondered why we ever watches porn and eats Wotsits and gets on an orange knob.
I've actually wondered the same thing, but it's with Cheetos.
Yeah?
Yeah, and don't do it with the flaming Cheetos. It's not a comfortable feeling afterwards. Just so you know,
It's
people, little inside information.
It's even worse when it's the other way around and you end up with a crispy. No, it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't.
Unfortunately, guys, you're all wrong.
Wait. Hold on, because you didn't read this properly. Happy birthday, little Stuart.
We said that. His daughter, Stuart Jr.
Well,
Stuart,
I missed it. So happy birthday, Stuart Teta.
Yeah. You are all wrong.
Oh.
No.
And this story happened today.
What?
Literally today. This story was hot off the presses today on the 7th of February, 2023, even though it's 2024. So it's last year.
It happened today. Last year.
Florida man found with heroin concealed in his buttocks.
Sheriff. Mark Cousins found him?
Mark?
Yeah.
Mark?
Mark?
Why did you arrest Florida man? Where's the heroin now, Mark?
Why did you stuff Florida up your ass? Why did you stuff heroin up your ass?
Mark, why is the whole state of Florida in your ass right now?
Why did you stuff Florida up your ass?
Why, Mark? Why?
That's actually impressive.
We need to know.
Well, on the other hand, I'd say of all the American states, it's probably the most convenient one to try.
Yeah.
See, if this story could be more realistic, if it was applied to Ellie, and it would be Florida woman hid heroin, was arrested for concealing heroin in her flip-flops.
Yeah. Worse with Cheeto Puffs. Yep. Don't do that. Don't do that. I've tried it with jalapeno Cheetos once. Yeah, you tried to shove them up your ass. That's not a good idea. Not a good idea.
To each their own.
Take them out of the box next time.
Yeah. Florida man was pissed at his dentist for getting charged full price, even though he only has 2 teeth.
That's one more than most of his neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah. Coover and his sofa from hell. And he loves being a flip-flop. That's worse than having your father's
from hell.
Yeah, that's worse than having your father's pocket watch up someone else's ass. Yeah, apparently so. Mark, who altered the sheriff? I'm willing to bet someone could substitute Florida for Somerset, and it would be the same.
It's true.
I've only got a crack in my ass. Apparently so. Or Bristol. Yeah, you don't want to have that.
Florida man could have hidden heroin down his bristles, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you're back, Bobby. What have we been doing this week?
I am back. Not too bad. I won't talk about the you-know-what word, but Little K had a nice weekend in his sporting endeavors.
Yeah.
He scored a brace on Saturday and popped in a hat trick on Sunday with a nice free kick from just inside the half.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll send you the video, actually. It was one of the few times I was actually smart enough to get my phone out on time and record it. So,
yeah,
it's good week of that sport that we don't talk about here for the household here. And
the direct free kick from just inside the half.
Just inside the half, yeah.
That's quite impressive.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, I'll send you both of them.
Yeah, changed his name to Kaza.
Well, you know what his nickname is. When he puffs his hair, you forget what he calls himself? The chocolate Maradona?
Yeah.
No, not the nickname that his girlfriends have.
Yeah. Chocolate Maradona.
Leo saw it. Actually, I sent it to him. He just put it was a banger. Yeah, he saw it. I sent it to him. I'll send it to you guys.
Ellie's watching behind the thing. Ellie, you need to press the live button. Florida man found Ellie's flip-flops and flushed them down the toilet to finally free Ellie of that title that doesn't befit her royal highness. I'm sorry, Ellie. You're a flip-flop. And you
Ellie, just a girl who loves flip-flops?
Yeah, just a girl who loves flippity-floppity flues. That's a new thing. Queen Ellie flip-flop.
Or just a flip who likes flops.
Yeah. Possibly. It was a banger. Banger.
It was a really good one, man. Was a really good one.
I've got a subject we can all talk about. Amazon Prime. We can talk about Amazon Prime because they have now made Amazon Prime content with adverts. And it means if you want ad-free Amazon Prime content, you're going to have to spend an extra £3 a month on advert. So not only are you paying £95 a year already for your Amazon Prime subscription and you don't have half the shows anymore, you have to pay for advert with no adverts.
Is it more expensive than Netflix?
Much more expensive than Netflix. Because if you 95 divided by 12.
Yeah, what's that, like £7 a month?
£8 a month. Ad free. So it's £10 a month now.
However, I tried to order a fridge from Netflix and it never arrived.
It's because you didn't set your home to be part of your household, Kuva.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, mate. I think you're losing.
Lawyered.
My fridge came finally. Oh, it took them, 13 weeks to deliver a fridge?
Yeah.
Good times.
£5.99. No, it's £8 a month. If you pay the whole subscription to Amazon Prime, it's £95 a year. Often my lovers share their Amazon Prime with me. No, they don't, Donna. Mark's arse is null. Just... I never thought I would have heard that. I never thought Eddie would ever say those words. But yeah, what's your thoughts on subscriptions being even more expensive with, like, for example, Amazon Prime not having like any of the South Park show because there's now subscriptions within the subscription?
Yeah, it's a scam. As far as I'm concerned, like, I have this argument with my brother-in-law who's in film and television, so he knows I have a streaming box and basically says it's pirating and it's theft and everything. And well, what's more theft? These guys charging for every single thing that you're trying to watch and enjoy.
Yeah.
Football is almost impossible to watch in this country without having some form of a subscription.
Yeah.
And even that, it's not a package you get. You get one channel.
Yeah.
That's it. You have to pay for one channel, or there's like Fubo and DAZN or whatever. I don't think DAZN's dead, but you might get 4 channels. And
I think
if you're lucky,
still a thing in Italy. DAZN is still a thing in Italy, I think.
I have no idea. But if you're lucky, out of those 4 channels, maybe your game will be on one of them. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, that channel alone is, I think, $22 Canadian a month.
Yeah.
$22 or $24 Canadian a month. I pay $120 a year for my box, my IP box, which
you
gets
get everything.
Every game.
You get everything.
Game. I just watched Aquaman last night with the kids, the new Aquaman. Like, it's. I'm hard pressed to be forced into getting some. Sorry. I'd be hard pressed to pay. When you work it out, $22 just for that one channel. Base cable is $45, so that's $67 right there.
Yeah,
that's base cable. That's like 20 channels, and 19 of them are channels nobody watches.
Yeah,
so to get the basic package is $80 a month. So $100 a month or $10 a month. Kids to feed, man.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about these superstars that. I'm sorry, you're only going to make $1.4 million an episode, not 1.5. Because
that's the South Park thing, isn't it? When they started using, what was that? What was it? LimeWire. It was LimeWire, that music service back in the day, and they arrested them and said, "This is Eminem. He has to have sold his private jet because he has to get the one that's slightly cheaper than that." And look how upset he is, and he's crying.
My dog has to eat the cheap caviar. That's only $400 a can, not the $500 a can food. Oh,
what was it? Jay-Z's kids want to buy an island in the Caribbean, and now they have to resort to a smaller island in the Caribbean.
Poor things.
Oh,
Anyway, so the trouble is, so many of these companies are absolute tyrants now. Netflix, one of the worst, because they've offered a service that they could have been providing at a better quality, but chose not to. And you can pay for extra to get that quality service, or you could just go to an illegal site and get exactly the same thing at better quality for free. Now, why offer something and then force you to pay extra just to get what you could have had in the first place?
Yeah.
This is what I really hate about all these things. YouTube doing it as well. I mean, YouTube, for God's sake, even their content is provided by us.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have to do anything. They can sit on their arse and make loads of money off the advertising like they did. But no, they have to degrade the quality of the service with adverts to force people to pay extra money just to regain the service they had in the first place.
Yeah.
Absolute tyrants, the lot of them. Anybody in that field of supplying media, any kind of media like that, I'm absolutely all for piracy. Rip them off as much as they rip
you know
off.
what, Coobs? That's not fair, because it's very important that you get to see that ad about the people that are selling flowers at a local shop when you're trying to get that video, watch that video on how to save your choking child. You got that 30 seconds. Your child can choke a little bit longer. It's
especially when you're in the middle of a chat show and the conversation's flowing and suddenly an advert comes up.
Yeah.
Then you've missed it, and it's not like you're going to rewind so you can be. No, I just absolutely despise them all. So rip them off as much as possible until they learn to actually. What's wrong with getting
it? People would happily pay, wouldn't they? People would happily pay for the service if it was a reasonable price. I mean, you know what?
If you want to make more money from your service, offer something better. Offer improvements. Don't make it worse to force people to pay just to get it back to where it was in the first place. It's disgusting practice.
Who would have thought the Brewing Bollocks podcast is actually talking sense?
Oh, we're going to cut this shit out.
You started it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm actually getting quite angry now because this is taking a piss into this lot.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm mad too. I'm going to go watch my pirated box.
While I'm at it, what about football subscriptions in the UK?
Yeah.
You have to have Sky, you have to have BT, you have to have Amazon, you have to have what are all the other ones? You have to have like 4 or 5 subscriptions just to get the package you used to get on Sky exclusively. Now, I didn't used to mind paying for Sky exclusively to get the football because I know it's the go-to channel. I've got everything I want there.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I'll pay a subscription. As soon as the government decided in all its wisdom to split that up to encourage competition, you have to go from paying, say, 30 quid a month to 115 quid a month to get all the other subscriptions in.
Yeah.
That is just lunacy. And that's when I decided that's it. I'm paying for none of it anymore. Piracy all the way.
And you guys got a lot of the blackout games too, don't you?
No, we don't get the 3 o'clock games.
No.
They black them out, right?
They black them out, yeah.
Which is probably what's it called?
So what are you paying for then?
Inconvenience.
I don't know. You're paying for Jamie Redknapp.
Paul Merson.
Oh God! Money grabbing cheats, all of them. The coffee company, the official coffee of Spurs Talk Show. It is true. We're the official coffee of Spurs Talk Show, and he drinks too much of it, probably.
That's a good topic as well, but probably won't have time for it today.
Yeah.
Benefits of drinking coffee. I've watched I watched a really big documentary on it last night, in fact.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of controversial takes on it, and a lot of misguided views of what coffee does to you. And they're basically pointing out in a lot of studies that it's very beneficial to the body if you have it in moderation. For a start, it contains an awful lot of fiber. You wouldn't think that from a drink, but if you drank just a couple of cups of coffee a day, it's the equivalent of having one of your 5 a day. Yeah. It really is, because it is packed with that much nutrients. So it's an interesting one. I didn't see that show,
Peter.
Is that specific, like blends or beans?
No, it's just all coffee in general. Because remember, coffee is a fruit. It comes from a cherry.
And the chap that was doing this talk, he's one of like the top baristas in the world, and his name's Hoffman.
James Hoffman,
Yeah, so I thought, Kaufman, this is really an exclusive club, isn't it?
Yeah,
you've just got a name that ends in Hoffman.
Yeah, James Hoffman. If I'm a half decent barista, I'm all the way down on the floor, and James Hoffman is right on the roof. That guy is a genius. He's a bit posh though, but I do like it.
Sort of Gordon Ramsay of the barista world, isn't he?
He's just a genius. He like, if you don't I'm going to plug his channel, even though he's got 1.4 million subscribers. Where is it? James Hoffman. But yeah, if you wish to know from someone that actually does know what they're talking about, he's got 2.0. He's got 2.1 million subscribers. How small channel? If you wish to
support the little guys.
Support the little guys. There's his channel. One of the best YouTube channels in terms of coffee. And yeah, it's amazing. Absolutely. Coffee is good for your liver. It is. It's really good for your liver. It is good. Side Answer. Big up, Side Answer. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you're well.
Hey, Si.
I'm not sure, to be honest, mate. I'm not sure. But it's that time of the show, everyone. We actually had a serious conversation. Yeah. All in moderation. Coffee, carrot cake, chocolate orange. All part.
Why are you not doing this?
Coffee must be an aphrodisiac. I remember several times walking a girl home, and if she says, "Do you want to come in for a coffee?" Things happened.
Sorted. Yep. But right, it's that time of the show, everyone. It's time to play Karen or Darren. Yay!
Or Darren!
It's time for Karen or Darren, everyone. The champion of Karen or Darren is back in Cuva 99, and he's going to want you guys what for? He's going to annihilate you.
I'm going all in on round one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Is everyone ready for Karen or Darren? I have found loads of real stories. We're not doing one of those silly stories this week, unfortunately. I didn't have the time to make
man.
Oh, mate. I couldn't stand up for
this.
That was the best story ever. Yeah, all right.
I made the best story ever last week when Kuva wasn't here. Now that he's here, I'm not going to do one.
Yeah. Right.
Are we on strike?
Yeah, we're on strike.
We're
on strike.
We're striking against you, Benny.
Yeah. All right. I'm striking against me as well.
I'm going to win.
Okay.
I'm going to win yet again, but I'm going to celebrate it in a sort of nonchalant way in this time.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. If the answer comes up with a Darren, the answer is...
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
And if it is a Karen, you get this from Little K.
Oh my god, stop being a Karen. You're totally being a Karen.
I've got to make sure I save that video somewhere and use it on his wedding day.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'll send you the video.
Soon as we'll give his my future daughter-in-law the mic and say, here, give a little speech. As soon as he starts talking, we'll blast that video.
Right, we need to do that. The first thing is a review of Anne Frank's house in the Netherlands. It is this one. It is called Terrible Visit. I live in Amsterdam, but I never really got the opportunity to visit Anne Frank's house because there was always so many tourists. I visited it once. I had to wait 2 hours to get in. When we were inside, we had to walk in a straight line. It was very claustrophobic. Well, indeed, it was claustrophobic. No wonder they hid for 2 years in the Second World War. Kuva, Karen or Darren?
It's got to be a Karen, hasn't it? Darren would have gone, well, that was ages ago. She's not going to be there. I'm not even going to bother. What's the point? It's just a house, isn't it? Might as well have a wander around IKEA.
Yeah.
That's Karen.
Yeah. And Bobby, Karen or Darren?
all the logic Kuva has put into this is 100% correct. So I obviously have to go Darren.
Yeah. Everyone, give us your answers to what you think the answer is. But we seem to have some good things. We have Stuart. Marcus saying that's why I went to Amsterdam. No, it's not. Did you know that marijuana has a shit ton of sugar in it? Just saying. We have Stuart saying Karen. We got Ellie saying Karen. Fran is saying Darren. Andrew Gregory saying Karen. We got Talking Beer saying Karen.
No, it's got Karen written all over it.
Ferguson is saying Karen. And Side Dancer finally is saying Karen. The answer to this one is indeed.
Oh my God, stop being a Karen. You're totally being a Karen.
That's right, guys. That's right, guys.
Yes, we got it right.
That's right. Teamwork, mate. I'll go for the right answer. You got the backup.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why Kuva's the champion of Karen and Darren. That's why he's the champion.
It's because I know I can't fail.
Yeah.
I can say the wrong answer. I know my buddy's got me. It's fine. We're there. And I said I was all in on round 1, so we're done. We can finish the show now.
Yeah, you want 4 for 4.
Let's all go. I'm on.
Yeah. So, do you want to plug the channels first? Wait, Ben, do the plug first.
Nah, I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to keep it streaming. Right. The next story is a review from Ben Nevis, the Ben Nevis Mountain, and it's called Very Steep and Too High. Ooh.
Kuva's face.
I don't care if this is Darren or
That's like
Karen,
somebody reviewing the ocean and going, "Oh, it was really wet."
Yeah. It
was after going up Mount Snowdon by train in Wales, I'd forgotten just now how high mountains can get, and they don't come much higher than this one, that's for sure. Lol. This is almost a full day's climbing. My partner was complaining at one point. When we did get to the top, there was nothing there. Mount Snowdon has a pub, restaurant, toilets at the top. Luckily, we bought some sandwiches and drinks, so anyone else climbing this one, be warned. There are no facilities at the top. The climb basically went on far too long, and the last part was particularly steep and difficult. It was also cloudy at the top, so the view was non-existent. The long walk back down was boring and again took too long. It was a great relief to get back to our B&B in Fort William for a hot soapy bath and the joys of flushing the toilet with soft toilet rolls. This attraction is free. I honestly couldn't imagine anyone paying to climb this. Cooves, Karen or Darren?
That's clearly a Karen again. No Darren is going to go on about, I'll get him back to a nice luxury bath and soft toilet paper. They're just going to go, I couldn't wait to get back and have a shit and a shower.
Yeah. Yeah? I like your logic, Cooves.
It's got to be. And anyway, whoever it is, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's Darren or Karen. Whoever this is, they're an idiot. Absolute moron. I went up a mountain and it was too mountainy.
Bobby, Karen or Darren?
You said something in there that kind of makes me think that this is a Darren, but not your average everyday Darren. This is one of them little entitled shit-faced Darrens because you said partner as well, and the partner was already complaining. So I think this is the whiny bitch Darren. So this is bitch Darren.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's see what everyone says. Fran is saying the ocean is wet.
Shocking.
No view
Shocking
either.
Stuff.
Andrew Gregory is saying Karen. Ian is saying Darren. Leo is saying Karen. Side Dancer is saying Karen. Fran is saying Karen. Ellie is saying Karen. Stuart is saying Karen. Mark is saying that's what you get for going up north. Absolutely. But you think Bristol is the north, Mark, so I don't know what you're talking about. We got Talking Beer saying Karen, and Ian is saying Gen Z Darren. That's
exactly, Ian. Exactly.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
Be.
I think
this is definitely, I think that's distinct possibility. Yeah.
The answer to this one is indeed.
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
That means Cougar's streak is over.
No, it's not, because I said Darren.
Yeah, you said Darren.
Yeah.
So your streak has just begun.
Excuse me, is this Coovan the Kang or not Coovan the Kang?
I don't know. Do what you want. Do what you want.
That's the point then. Yeah.
But the only person in chat that got it right was indeed Ian Ferguson. So good going, Ian. Good going,
minds
Ian.
think alike. I actually honestly believe that only because you said my partner was complaining too in the story.
Yeah, I changed that bit of the
That's
story.
why I thought this is an entitled little shit-faced couple.
The original story said my wife was crying, and I couldn't write that because if I wrote my partner was crying, it would easily give it away as a Darren.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. It's modern day sort of stuff. You could have easily put that. Doesn't give anything away about the gender of the person you're talking about.
That's true.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
Unless it said, so I slapped the silly. No.
Speaking of Vikings, man, I love Canute. Great character.
But anyway, if you're going to put in details like wanting a nice bath and soft toilet paper, my God,
that's a shit Darren, isn't it?
That's
No. You know who you really feel bad for in this whole story? Is that guy's partner.
Yeah.
We've got the
She
next story.
She was probably at the top and thinking of doing a Kate and just send him back down.
Sending him right down.
Send him back down the hill. Send him down the hill. The next story is where mountains being too steep and high. This beach is too sandy. But clear water. Buenos tardes, Jose. El del Cocorel. Buenos tardes. Buenos tardes. Obviously, it's never been found in football ground toilets. Indeed. This beach is too sandy, but the water's nice and clear. It was a great beach, just too sandy. Very nice for swimming. Water was so clean and crystal clear. Overall, nice experience on Terman Beach. Recommend travellers to visit anyways. So it's actually a nice review, but it's a stupid review. So, Coves, Karen or Darren?
This is... why is it going to be too sandy for the person? This is what's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it to do with interfering with technology, in which case it's Darren? Or is it because, it gets in my bits? It's like, then that's definitely Karen, isn't it? So I'm going to go with Karen.
All right.
They're more likely to spend more time lounging on the sand itself.
Yeah. I like it. Bobby, Karen or Darren?
Logic would dictate definitely Karen because, like Kuva said, my bits are all sandy and they feel like sandpaper now. I don't like this feeling. But then again, I've got Gen X Darren in my mind too. And oh my God, like there's sand in between my toes. My sandals aren't fitting properly anymore.
Yeah.
So Gen X Darren.
Gen X Darren? Let's see what everyone says in chat.
Gen Z, surely.
Yeah.
Gen Z, Gen X, I don't know, whatever. I don't even know what the hell generation I am.
Gen X is us, buddy.
Oh, is it? Oh, then it's those millennium little shit faces.
Oi!
Oh, shit, that's Ben.
That's me. To be fair, it probably is people like me. Andrew Gregory.
I can imagine you complaining about going on a mountain and having sand in your sandals.
It's the same Darren. It's the same guy, isn't it? It's the same guy. He went from the mountain to the beach.
Andrew Gregory is saying Darren. Ellie is saying it's neither Karen or Darren. It's actually he sends a picture of the beach every day. We got Ellie saying Karen. We got Fran saying Karen. Stuart is saying Darren. Side Answer is saying Darren. Ian is saying Darren. Talking Beer is saying Karen. Bobby, Karen. Okay.
My Karen. You talking about my Karen?
So. Clearwater. Can't be Weymouth. No, can't be Weymouth. Definitely not Weymouth. Millennial. Dude, I'm pushing 40. Lol. And The answer to this one is indeed...
I'm claustrophobic, Darren!
Okay.
What the hell?
Yeah, for the woman that's dating this guy, stop.
Yeah,
Just stop. Just stop. Seriously.
Right.
Just stop. Like, really? This is the bottom of the barrel. This is the kind of guy that embarrasses the rest of us and pretty much is putting a whole generation to shame. Generation Z, whatever the hell it is. But you're seriously, you're embarrassing an entire generation of people, man.
Yeah.
Like, get a partial spine. Clearly, like, and not one that's made out of jelly like the one you clearly have, but a partial spine, man. The beach is going to be sandy. The water is going to be wet. The mountains are going to be high. And on a sunny, hot day, you might get hot. I know. It's mind-blowing stuff, but soak it in. Just soak it in. Soak it in. Take this moment, soak it in.
I like it, Bobby. I like it. And we've got one final... What's it with these men? I don't know. I hate sand, but purely because I'm like Anakin Skywalker. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere. And sand is the reason that Darth Vader existed.
Okay, so now we know Ben wrote the review.
Anakin. It was Anakin Skywalker.
Now we know that Ben wrote the review, Coops.
Yeah.
Now we just know Ben just outed himself here.
I like
Nikki. Nikki, have a word with Ben, please.
Yeah, she can have a word with me. But I do like beaches, so I don't
like my bitches.
I
too.
like beaches. Beaches
I
are
like
good.
the bitches.
Yeah.
That's a totally different thing. And we
Especially
got the
one
final,
tooth ones from Bristol, like Lee likes.
We got the final one.
Big up the milks.
Hold in place for overspill of police station. Here we go. The final story of the show. My partner stayed there and witnessed a lady being taken out of the hotel with no handcuffs, being escorted by the police. Then in the morning, a man in handcuffs was escorted into the hotel. We had seen some rooms which opened out instead of open indoor. So the person that wrote this cannot string together a sentence. So yes, it's a hotel somewhere that is being used as a overfill for a police station. Kuva, Karen or Darren?
Well, it's definitely Karen, isn't it? I mean, it wouldn't matter. Bloke wouldn't matter. Just go, oh yeah, cool, Crimbos. Yeah, it'd be cool. That's all right. If they're in handcuffs, what's the big deal? So, yeah, Karen. They're going to be fretting, oh no, we might get attacked. General drama. Yeah, it's got Karen written all over it.
Yeah, I like it. And Bobby. It's fucking a Sunday. It's fucking a Sunday.
Whole fucking generation, whole country, whole fucking culture. You're fucking letting us down. You're a piece of fucking shit, Sanjay. Say hi to your mum for me. This is, this. I'm sensing a theme here with you. I think these are Gen Z Darren's here, man, because this would be like, oh my god, there's like bad people in there. I don't want to go in there, honey. Can we go to a different hotel? Like, it's scary in there. So this is definitely a Gen Z Darren or Gen whatever the hell it is, Gen Spineless.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what people in the chat in to end the show.
Oh wait, it's not. Wait. Sorry, wait. The hotel's being used as a police station. That's Liverpool. Isn't it? No. Oh, sorry. I'm Canadian. I don't know. I thought it was.
Yeah. Andrew Gregory saying Karen. Stuart saying Darren. Ellie is saying Darren. Bugging us, Andy.
Bugging us, Andy. Side dancer nose. Side nose.
Yeah,
side
dancer nose. Leo is saying Karen. Talking Beer is saying Karen. Fran is saying Karen. Ian is saying Karen. And also bugging us, Andy.
Bugging us, Andy.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mark is saying that's a normal night out. Ended up in handcuffs. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know what's happening in Sommerzat.
Oh, but Ian, I would get myself cancelled and banned across the universe probably.
Yeah.
If I actually shared my real thoughts and what goes up here, oh my goodness.
And Ian is finally saying I would pay money to have Bobby and Barry go off on Gen Z.
Spineless. Such a spineless generation. It's unbelievable.
But the answer to this one is, for the final time of the show.
Oh my God, stop being a Karen. You're totally being a Karen.
Nice.
Yeah, indeed. It was a Karen. It was a Karen not wanting to say. Coos has got his streak back. But at the end of the day, the winner is always football, isn't it?
That's all about.
It is indeed.
Yeah,
and that was the longest show where we didn't have a toxic alert, and I just did it. So here we go. But
reality, the question is, where the hell are you, Mia?
Yeah.
Where's Mia? Still on the beach? Oh,
yeah.
Mia.
Where are you?
On the
I'm
beach.
looking at you.
Somebody said in the comments very early on that was a banger. That's a type of sausage. You would have expected Mia to turn up at that point.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. But that is the end of the show, everyone. That was a really fast show. That was really quick. And we talked about some decent topics today. We've not actually talked bollocks. So join us next Wednesday to get back to talking bollocks, because that's what the world needs. But Bobby and Coos, when are we next going live on the Free Spurs Boys?
Bobby.
Should I tell them?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just turn away for a minute. Turn away if you have to. So me and Kuva will be doing. Oh God. Sorry, it's a bit hard. It's stuck in my throat. We're going to be doing Sorry, we're going to be doing the full football show tomorrow. We've decided to take up the slot abandoned by our dear friends over at Shelfside Spurs and carry on in their fine tradition of putting up quality football content. Sorry. So we're gonna try to have a serious show tomorrow. And actually talk about football. Oh God,
I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know how we're gonna get through it, man. I can't even get through the intro.
It was your idea. I'm just.
Yeah, but you're supposed to stop me when I have these stupid ideas.
No, I'm protecting myself by assuming this is a dream sequence, and I'm going to wake up in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. for those of us on the East Coast here, and 7:30 p.m. for you UK folks. We'll be actually talking about football.
I'm not prepared.
We're going to make an honest attempt. We're going to make an honest attempt. We said we'd try.
Make an honest attempt. Make an honest attempt. But get over to the boys on the Free Spurs Boys. Help them get to 1,000 if you've not already subscribed to them. Always a great laugh with the boys. And give me the bucket of football.
Okay? It's going to be a pocket of fantastic, Ellie.
Yep, it's going to be...
Oh, that is pocket of fantastic.
But that's it. We will be back tomorrow here on the Coffee Company at 2 p.m, the usual time, the only stream at 2 p.m, weekdays. Thank you all so much for watching. Got any catchphrases, boys?
Unity through football, baby.
And Coos?
Don't do it.
Sponsored not by Nike.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now.
than all the rest. I quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, they seem impossible to